Why is it loading so much?
Me when I see a truck.
Me when I look in the mirror.
Why am I loading
With like
so
food. Like
Why do I have a mirror where I eat?
That's sad. Why do I have a mirror?
It's so the
where...
spread looks even bigger. I got my 14 burritos and tacos from Taco Bell, but I gotta make it look like 28.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to our chic new lifestyle podcast, Live Laugh Logan.
Live Laugh Logan is genius.
Live Laugh Logan.
Why, thank you. This is where we're gonna tell you all how to live a happy life.
Should we close the blinds?
Yeah, probably I should. All right, Brandon's venturing over to the far side of my room.
What are you supposed to do here? Don't tell me it's something with portals. No more portals.
No more of these fucking portals.
I've had it with these fucking portals.
Where's Jonah Jameson J?
Look something up.
I think he's dead now.
Is he? Did he actually pass away?
No,
Jonah
in real life,
Jameson?
no.
Oh, okay.
Jonah Jameson doesn't exist in real life.
Oh yeah, huh? I almost forgot about that.
Ever since Bismarck consumed every celebrity known to man.
Yeah, it was funny. It was cool to watch. Like this.
And it was tasty to taste.
Shit, okay, so... Do I have to cross here? No, probably not.
I think you gotta use your ice powers to skate over the water.
Oh, dude, I forgot. I don't know where we can find an ice flower here.
Maybe if your buddy Frozone finds his super suit.
Wow, it's my super suit! That's what he sounds like, right?
You wear it, dumbass.
Alright, okay, we're full back. Last episode we were playing Sonic Heroes, and we were talking about how Andres started One Piece.
Started.
Now I've finished it. I'm still hungry.
If only, bro.
I'm gonna start.
Oh, I'm gonna start.
I guess without Arlong Park spoilers, what have you thought?
The fish has been disintegrated. It was really fun. Arlong Park has me invested now.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to more. I can't wait till we get another Choo. What's his name? Choo Choo, the dog.
Oh, Choo Choo the dog, yeah.
I can't wait till we get another Choo Choo arc. I want an arc where, what's his fucking name? Kobe. I want an arc where Kobe gets like 17 swirlies in a row, each in a different restroom stall. And that's what makes him quit the Marines.
With different amounts of water and or shit. Yeah, man.
Each one more harrowing than the last.
I remember when you said you had started Arlong Park. Me and Bismarck were like you were like, oh, I just stopped for today, like last 2 episodes or something. And I was like, fuck, like he's right there, man.
When you sent the Arlong Park update, I was like on my phone and I was like, fuck, if I was at work I could tell Brandon to look at his phone, right? Because you hadn't seen it like right away.
Yeah, I remember when you started it, Bismarck, we're at work. Bismarck was like, we got our first One Piece update. And I was like, what? And I'm like,
yeah. He was like, shut up. And someone was there, they're just like, whoa.
yeah, that did happen.
It was so genuine.
So I was like, shut up. Like, and then people thought I was like actually yelling at Bismarck. Well, I guess I was, you know.
It's a miracle. My God, he's doing it. He's beginning to believe.
It's like you starting One Piece was like when you find out like, oh my God, the significant other gave birth. But like more important to it.
Yeah.
Like our version.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm sorry, but where am I supposed to go? I don't see anywhere where I can plant a portal. And like,
I
remember you came from that catwalk, right?
Oh,
like over here.
I came from this way?
Yeah, so you came here. So I see some portable walls up the pillars.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm being kind of silly. Okay,
see one right there. Let's look up over there too.
Yeah, so
maybe you can get a better vantage point from looking through there. Okay, I see the thing for blue goo. That blue pipe.
Oh,
what does it lead?
I think it either leads up there or it leads down that way.
Wait, there's a catwalk up there. Can you teleport up there? Yeah, you can.
Up this way? Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right. God, I'm so goopy.
Like the goo.
My brain is full of blue goo.
Blue goo.
I'm Mr. Blue Goo.
Sponsored by Blue Chew.
Okay, so there has to be. Oh, right there, you can teleport.
Alt
Through
right
here.
there.
Alt's right there.
Bottom left.
I'm trying to get it through here. There we go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Now chunk on the dumpy.
I don't think I'll do any such thing.
Whoa.
He's always asking me to do these crazy little shenanigans of his.
That's the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
That sucks. That sucks.
Put the volume up.
Yeah. I want to hear Cave Johnson speak more irredeemable things. Ooh. We get squelchy music. Yeah. Ah, the squelch.
So yeah, I'm excited. You got Logtown next, then Reverse Mountain, then Drum Island.
First Mountain is... That's kind of a silly name. I like it, though.
Oh, dude.
What do you think of the music so far? Like,
Music's been aight. I think some of the themes are a bit...
you're talking about like the main theme?
Not the main... No,
Or
no.
just like
and
like
bring
the individual.
Yeah, like the individual, like when you know, oh, something sad has happened, and they play this like strings and piano kind of thing.
Yeah.
I do like that weird little synth line that they have going there, but sometimes the strings and piano thing, I don't even know what it's called, what the theme's name is, but it is a bit too, what's the word? Something about it just feels kind of cheesy. I don't know how else I would describe it.
The one that goes like dun 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 dun.
I think it's something like that, yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I think that theme is called To the Grand Line.
To the Grand Line.
Yeah.
Overtaken is still top.
Overtaken is great. That's the dun dun dun.
Oh yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
I thought that was the Drums of Liberation.
No, Drums of Liberation is like a reorchestration of it that comes at a pretty good point later on in the show.
But yeah, what did you say that one was called?
Overtaken?
Overtaken? Overtaken's good. I feel like that's iconic.
Yeah, that walk to Arlong Park, bro.
Oh yeah, where they're all like, they're like 4 dudes deep. They're super fucking like chill looking.
Yeah.
I love that shit. That felt like such a hype moment. That was probably one of the most hype moments in a show I've ever seen.
Let's go.
It was so brilliant. It's like we've been rewatching it also, and like me like seeing it, and like binged from the backstory all the way through to them walking up.
My bad.
It was so emotionally powerful.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I wonder where it went.
But yeah, no more spoilers for Arlong Park since that's the litmus.
I got
what
gooped.
Oh yeah, I had a crazy ass lucid dream.
A Luffy dream?
Yeah, a lucid dream the other day, and it was crazy.
What happened?
I've never felt a dream so lucid. Like, it was just like me in this random house that I knew was my house, and I couldn't find my room. And like, you know when like, usually you feel like dreams are like a blur.
Go through there and then take it away.
I'm understanding it now. I just kind of got lost for a second. What were you saying, Brendan?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I don't know about you guys, but I usually feel like dreams are like a blur.
Hey,
like everything happens, but like in a second, and then you wake up. I was dreaming this, and it felt like in real time. Like I felt like I was like I'm here, like I'm now, like it felt like I was somewhere, like it felt real. And I was like in this house that I thought was my house, and I was just like, I couldn't find my room, and I was like checking every door, and I was like, why the fuck can't I find my room? And then I was like, wait, when did we move here? I was so taken aback. I was like, did I forget? Like, by the way, this was all in real time. And then I remember having to walk outside, and there was like a group of like, I don't know, my mom's friends or something. And they're like, oh, try this cake that we made or something. And then like I opened the box, the cake, and it was like all the inside of the cake had been eaten except for all the edges. And I remember that's when I was like, oh shit, I think I'm dreaming. And I always whenever I have like a random lucid dream, this is the first time it's been like crazy lucid like that, where it felt like real time.
Yeah.
I always try to like fly.
Did you fly?
Very poorly. It happens every time. Cause I don't know.
It's a dream. You're supposed to be able to do things nice.
I know. That's crazy.
Oh, shit.
Like, why does my brain do that? Have you guys had a lucid dream where you try to fly?
I don't think I've had a lucid dream before.
No,
They're freaky, bro.
I've had a very realistic dream, like what you're saying. But
Yeah, but never one where I knew I was dreaming.
They're scary.
Typically, when I know that I'm dreaming, that's when I wake up.
When you achieve lucidity. Yeah, I think ever since I remember Nick was trying to like lucid dream, like doing these things.
Oh, he was doing he was trying to make himself lucid dream.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing?
There's like actual like practices to do it.
That's how you get sleep paralysis.
So I've had sleep paralysis before. It's scary.
I hate sleep paralysis. I don't know why you would risk it.
That's also a discussion. Yeah. But yeah, like I remember like because I would like go to bed like sometimes thinking about it, and then it would cause me to actually be lucid in a dream. But they're always like quick moments, like, oh shit, I'm dreaming. Let me try to fly.
Yeah.
This happens, and then I wake up. But then this was like happening in real time, so that's what like felt freaky to me. Like it felt like if I don't know, it felt like I was experiencing some psychosis. Like it felt real. Like I don't know how else I can convey what I was feeling in this dream.
Wait.
it felt like a fantasy. It didn't feel real.
Yeah.
Am I understanding this correct?
But I remember always try to fly. Like I don't know. I don't know when people try to. I didn't think about this recently, but when people try to fly, I wonder what like they think. Like let's say you realize you're dreaming. Like how would you try to fly?
That's a good question, honestly, because I don't. It feels like it's something where for me at least, you just kind of think of it as like, oh, I'm just gonna make my body move up, like almost like telekinesis in a way for the body.
Because then, like, what else are you doing? Are you like flapping your arms like a bozo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I would
like,
never do something stupid like that.
Like,
or is it like swimming but up?
Yeah.
Like when you do like
do you think of like weightlessness and like your body doesn't have any weight and that's why you fly? I don't know. But when I try to fly in my dreams, I always envision like my shoes having rocket packs. Like I'm always like I feel heaviness in my feet and I'm like I have to get the boosters to work.
This isn't getting me the kind of what do you call it?
momentum.
The momentum I need. Damn it.
Teleport onto that.
Onto this?
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay, I see. It's like being in a bouncy house but boring.
So yeah, I thought that's interesting that I envision sci-fi tech in my dreams.
What about you, Bismarck? Do you envision that you're going to how do you say? Do you envision something more I suppose esoteric when you try and fly in your dreams? If you do, or if you would.
I've never tried to fly in my dreams, but if I did, I'd probably more like. I would probably think of it more like how you said it, like
Check.
move my body there, like as if I were like a superhero or some shit, like just like Superman taking off. He just goes.
Yeah.
He just like bends his knees and like goes up.
That's interesting. I wonder what that says about my psyche, about me limiting myself.
I mean, maybe I'm the one who's limiting myself, just because like my first thought is that it just feels like something I would have picked up as a kid, you know, just being like, oh yeah, this is how people would fly if they had flight abilities. It's like, what if I could have just imagined myself with, you know what, I'm gonna take the easy way. I could have just imagined myself with what do you call them, like webbed underarms, and that would have propelled me in some way. I could have just imagined that or something weird along those lines. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to
Get the blue paint there.
get the blue paint here.
Yeah.
So you can jump.
I see.
I don't know. I always envision rocket boosters like on my feet, on my shoes, on my legs, and I can never get them to work. Like they sputter. and they go like, whoa, I can get like a couple feet off the ground, but never like consistently.
Chilling.
So yeah,
That makes me feel kind of sad. It's like you're in a dream, which is like a machination of your own imagination. But even within the dream, it's like, oh, I didn't imagine that the rocket boots would work. It's like, oh, damn, that's kind of sad.
That's funny though.
Is this like a momentum thing with the slanted, or is it just to get the?
Here we go. Here, hold on. You said something about sleep paralysis, or you were going to say something about sleep paralysis?
What's your sleep paralysis stories?
Me?
Both
I
of
think
yours.
I've only ever had one. I think the only one I had was this one where I don't even know if it was sleep paralysis or not, actually, but it's the only one I think I can think of. It was like, I think I was in high school and I was sleeping in my bed, and I remember waking up and just kind of like being in bed for a bit and like having the sun like coming through the windows, and I remember just like my mom coming in, just being like, "Hey, are you doing all right?" And she like goes over my bed, and her face like instantly transforms into this like absolutely abhorrent demonic figure. Like she becomes this disgusting entity, and she just immediately starts disintegrating, and that's what I woke up to. But I could have sworn that I was awake for like 30 minutes before that. I was just like in bed, just kind of like being lazy, and then she comes in and she like, you know, becomes the creature. The creature.
Maybe
And
you dozed off.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, that sounds like the only. Oh, you know what I can do? Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe I can shoot myself over there, not commit suicide. But yeah, I was like, that must have. Wait, oh, because I went through the portal.
The portal.
Fuck.
The board.
The portal. Yeah, that's like the only thing that would have made sense to me. Just being like, yeah, I must have fallen asleep and just still. I must have been dreaming that I was in the exact same place as I was when I was when I was awake.
Or you thought you were awake for those 30 minutes.
Oh, that too.
But yeah, I've had sleep paralysis where like, I'm like, I think the first time I had it, like I was just like I half woke up and I was like, oh shit, I can't move, and I was like trying to like wiggle myself to move to like freedom, I guess.
You got the wiggles on.
And I think the second time I had sleep paralysis, I saw like a bald man in the corner of my room.
Oh.
And like, I think they were approaching me / the bed, and like I remember I started like freaking out, and I was sleeping with my girlfriend, and like I was like I realized I was having sleep paralysis, and like I couldn't move my body, but like I started like violently like shaking my arm to like woke her up, and like she woke me up, and I was just like, what the fuck, that was crazy, dude.
That's fucked up, man.
But yeah, I don't think I've had sleep paralysis since, and that was like 5 years ago or so. What about you, Bismarck?
I was having it pretty regularly, but I haven't had it in like months.
Were you having like scary sleep paralysis, or just like
Mostly not. I mean, I've had it a lot over the years. Not recently, but usually it's just like I know I'm awake, but I can't move, and I just like as soon as I feel like I can't move, I just take like a deep breath, and I'm like, all right, don't freak out. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Don't freak out.
Yada.
There we go.
Nice.
Hallelujah. That wasn't what I was trying to do.
So we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
But I have had a couple where I was like,
Put up more.
It's the same thing. Like I wake up, and I can't move, but like I don't see anything, but I do feel like someone's like approaching the bed, and I can feel like their presence over me, and then I start like kind of freaking out, being like, get the fuck out, get the fuck away from me, because I can't move, so I'm like I can't do anything.
Do you like speak it?
I feel like I speak it, but I don't know if I actually say it out loud. No one's ever said they heard me. But
now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard.
Postcard?
Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
I love that.
And then one time I had
Blew me.
I had a sleep paralysis that was crazy because I was awake and I could see like where I was sleeping, like the area where I slept. But I don't know if I was actually like had my eyes open or anything.
Like you had like an out of body experience, or what do you mean?
Kind of.
Ooh,
But
that shit scares
felt,
me too.
It felt like there was a presence inside of me.
Christmas.
There was
a man.
there was like some entity inside of me or whatever, like some fucking freakazoid.
Freakazoid.
And
I have been in you.
and it was trying to use like my body, and I was like pointing at like the wall, like towards like a box, and he was like screaming, like trying to like tell me something, and I was like trying to just like resist him.
That's crazy. That feels.
And then I woke up. I was like, what the fuck? It was like trying to. It was like they were trying to tell me something about like there was like a box there that has like old VHS like like recordings of like my uncle's wedding.
We have to watch
shit like
Gremlins
that.
2 now.
I don't want to watch Gremlins.
Gremlins 2.
I feel
It's a new batch.
it's crazy. It's crazy that like these kind of experiences are what led people to believe in like ghosts and shit.
Yeah, the spirits and shit.
Of course, now we have modern technology and like science, so you shouldn't believe these experiences as supernatural experiences anymore.
But if you do end up believing that, then we're gonna take that as a sign that you have a pretty powerful, like, anti-science brain.
That's usually how that works.
No shade against one of my ex-partners for this, but they were very much like that, where they believed that like they were being visited by spirits whenever they had like sleep paralysis. And my only recourse of action would be like, I'm not sure if that's the case. Maybe you could talk to your therapist about this. But then they'd also be like, these two things can be happening simultaneously. It's the demons could be causing the sleep paralysis, but it could also be something of scientific plausibility. It's like, nah.
I mean,
it's just...
It's like one has evidence and one doesn't.
I don't know how else to tell you that the demons aren't real.
Yeah.
It's like your brain has so many nooks and crannies, like an English muffin. But, it's like it can't just be like they're not. Maybe it feels like a demon, but you can't be like maybe that's just like
how that
it's
feels.
sleep paralysis. Like maybe it's just because you're not fully loading in a dream or a nightmare, and you're just stuck on like one little part of your brain is active and another's.
That's like when you're playing like Pokemon and you like come across Missing No or something. You don't automatically, or you shouldn't automatically think it's like, oh, some demon like doesn't like the fact that I'm trying to
find Mew.
Yeah, that I'm trying to find Mew. And then, like, this is a real demon that's trying to keep me from doing something real bad that Pokemon God doesn't want me to do.
Clapping the Elite Four's cheeks with that Mew.
Yeah, man.
I better not catch Missing No myself, because, I mean, honestly, if you're having sleep paralysis, then just catch the demon.
Yeah, bro.
It's a dream.
Use Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Use Master Ball specifically. Yeah, because I remember my dad telling a story of when he was sleeping like alone in the house. That like he was asleep and he couldn't move, and he could feel like a witch or a demon like sat on his, like, I think he was sleeping on his stomach, so he like sat on his back. And they're
that's a really common one.
Yeah, and like I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh shit, that's scary, like ghosts. But then it's just like, that's just fucking sleep paralysis. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's that's what do you call? Oh, whoa! You're hallucinating a presence, but you also probably have so much stress or anxiety that it's giving you gas.
Yeah,
that happens to me when I'm awake, and there's obviously nothing sitting on me then, because I'm usually standing up trying to shit it all out.
Shits anyways.
Yeah. Oh, there's a demon on me. Shits anyways. I better get this thing off.
That'll teach that fucking son of a bitch.
Goodbye, incubus.
Me when I cut the brake line on the tour bus.
I knew that's where it was going. It's just like, oh, we just gotta wait it out.
We gotta wait it out, guys.
It's gonna happen.
Let
soon.
Grandpa have his moment. He's gonna.
Speaking of Grandpa having his moment, I cannot fucking fathom what I'm supposed to do right now. Okay, so I know that when I press that switch, the goop turns off.
Okay, which one? The water?
This goop right here. This water.
Okay, the sunshine water?
Yeah, the sunshine water.
The goop is over 3,000.
So, but I can't put portals down there, and I can't get gel to land there.
Can you get it to land on the floor of the other side? Like if you put the portal behind you, like on that square.
Nah, because it goes through this this grate. So like, check it out. Hold on. Oh, wrong one. So, yeah, it just lands there.
And if you turn off the water, it doesn't. The goop doesn't stay.
I can try. Hold on. Oops. Okay.
There you
Oh, you're right.
There you go.
I have the brain of an octogenarian.
Telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice. If you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
I love that.
Some slight time travel.
But yeah, again, I don't care what your what do you call it? I don't know what your kinks are or what you're into when it comes to a partner. But I'm gonna tell you now, it's better that if your partner starts telling you like, oh, I had sleep paralysis, I know it's a demon. I don't know what to say. Don't that biscuit is too small to risk it.
Yeah, that's a good saying.
That biscuit is too.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, I feel like I feel, you know, sanctimonious being like, date someone that's not dumb. It's just kind of like, oh, it's just by what I consider smart or dumb, right? Not what you know, what's quantifiable. I mean, it is quantifiable, but you know, whatever. It's just I don't know.
Also, yeah, I'm not trying to say that somebody would be dumb when it comes to this, but I'd say that they're mighty stubborn.
Yeah,
it's a very stubborn soul that's trying to convince you of certain things. But I'm also just trying to say it for as a means of protecting yourself in a way. Mm-hmm. It's like, unless you also believe this, wherein by that point, like,
good luck, buddy.
I'm sorry about that. We couldn't get to you in time.
This is like, it sounds like a Cave Johnson thing. Yeah, that reminds me though. I won't say me and Bismarck, but it was mostly me. Had a discussion at work about these with these two people, these two ladies, fine ladies, about Christianity and religion. And it started off with one of them going up to like the cook to like talk, and she was like, oh yeah, you know, there's this girl out there who had like the kiss makeup and like the upside down cross and all, like, you know, goth makeup.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I was praying the whole time, you know, like I'm not gonna let those demons get to me. And I was just like, oh, the upside down cross, like, oh, like the one on my necklace. And I was just like, I showed it. And she was like, oh, you know, that all that's crazy. Like, you know, people who wear stuff like that, they say that God doesn't exist but believe in the devil. And I was just like, no, neither exist. It's just kind of like a way to oppose religion.
Yeah.
And then they started, where did it go from there, Bismarck? Do you remember?
I remember also, to add to the her interaction with the goth chick, she tipped $6.66.
Oh, yeah.
It was a little try hard. If it was like a metalhead dude, I would have been like, okay, dude.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That is a little try hard.
Nah, just kind of like they were agreeing with themselves, and
oh shit, it's right there.
well, she said like, I feel sorry that you'll never feel the love of God.
Yeah, she told me. Yeah, she's like, because I was like, yeah, no, like none of it. I was like, none of it's real. It's just this. And she was like, yeah. So she was like, you know what? I feel sorry for you that you'll never feel the love of God. And I was like, first of all, wow. Second, so when I clarified, like, no, I was like raised devout and like I went to Christian school and like I studied this shit. And the more I learned about it, the more I realized how fucking stupid and like evil it is. And like they teach this shit to children, you know?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh no, yeah, I agree about the whole children thing, which I don't know. She was just trying to extend an olive branch. But like, you know, talking about like hypocrites and Christians, whatever. And then like it went to, they were like talking amongst themselves, and then it went to like, you know, love is about, or God is about love and all that. And I was like, you mean the guy that committed genocide because people were gay? Like what? Yeah. Like that doesn't seem like love. And then I was kind of walking away at that point, and Bismarck told me that she was like, you know, Jesus and God are two different people or two different things.
No, they're
And,
not.
and it's just like, I remember Bismarck was like, how do you even like deconstruct that? Like,
Yeah.
it's like one.
Well, she said, Jesus is not, or yeah, it was more direct, like saying God's not Jesus, and I'm like, but Jesus wasn't the one who committed genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And either way, they're the same person, but one came one came later, but whatever.
It's like, first of all, they are. Second, I wasn't talking about Jesus, I was talking about God.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man, you can't with these people. And they're like, I guess I wasn't there for that. Bismarck told me where it's just like, you know, like they're gonna have their opinions, and you gotta let them have their opinions because they're gonna believe that. And like, you know, even the smartest people in the world like believe in the God. And it's just like,
Which one?
like no, like
Smartest people
what do you
in the
mean?
world to you then?
Like who are you talking about? Like Stephen Hawking that famously said God, there's no God.
Yeah.
Fucking Carl Sagan. Fucking Bill Nye always debates creationists.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just like, who are you talking to? And then
Didn't she make the remark about Stephen Hawking? Like, look how he ended up.
Oh yeah, it's just like
that's fucked.
That's
That's actually
like-
really mean.
Yeah,
it
It's
is.
like don't be like, oh yeah, serves you right for not believing in God. Now you don't have a working fucking body. It's
Yeah.
like that's so.
See, now I can observe what God's love brings out. in people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting tripped out by the physics.
No, yeah, but I was like, she was like, oh, like look how he ended up, and I was like, well, he became immobile pretty early on in his life, and he didn't say that there was no God until his last book that came out like after he died.
Maybe she's a, what do you call it, a Calvinist, where they believe that every sin that you're going to commit has already been predetermined by God. So that God knows that
Thought
whether or not
crimes.
yeah, God is just Big Brother in that case. It's like, oh yeah, he was destined to sin. That's why God fucked him up early.
That's crazy. They just it just reminds me of like we were in the car right here. I was telling Bismarck, I was like, we should write more songs about killing cops and killing God.
Yeah. Could you do this?
And then Bismarck was like, let's write a song about killing God because he's the ultimate cop.
Yeah.
What's going on
This
here?
is people's lives. Right?
Okay. So
I hope that everybody enjoyed the footage of me playing in the industrial bouncy house while I tried to have a conversation with two far more competent people about how God doesn't exist. I think we're all of equal competence except when I'm playing a video game. That's when it goes down the toilet.
now we are homies. Okay, I see it.
Okay, so are you supposed to try and bounce into... You're supposed to bounce into that blue wall over there. I was just trying... I was just... Oh, I think he gets it.
Wait.
He's crunching the numbers.
So, wait. So I go here, and okay. Oh, that's why I was like, "What? What's going on?" There you go.
Oh
Boink.
shit! I didn't even... Because I thought I would have just immediately fall. Oh, fuck. Sun's getting in my eyes now.
Immediately fall.
Yeah,
Should I
because
move
like...
the thing.
Yeah, could you? Sorry about that.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, just... Oh, no, just like a... Oh, yeah, that's good, actually. Yeah. Now we're in darkness. Living in darkness, living in a world of my own.
Yeah. So that sucked as a conversation.
Yeah.
But now,
And they work with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
but now I'm reminded of God's Love by Bad Religion, and I want to listen to it.